never witnessed anything like this on any system I've been on.
It is impacting much wider range.
Oh, I've been in the utility business 39 years now, and this is without a doubt the most devastating weather event I've ever seen.
By 11 or 12 o'clock that night, we had all of our customers out with the exception of about 200 to 300.
We probably at the height of our outage had around 22,000 consumers out.
Well, Nolan serves 33,000 customers. At the height of the storm, we had approximately 28,000 of those customers without power.
We're sort of lingering at the 23,000 mark for outages.
It's cold, and I ain't never seen so many poles get tore down by ice.
Any of the situations we run into, you'll see anywhere from 30 to 60 poles broken.
We're estimating 2,500 broken poles. It could be more than that.
Well, this storm had more broken poles and more down power lines.
Our phone lines were down, our internet was down, our email was down.
At one time, I had a 12-volt car battery, and our radio here, that was our only communication to the outside world.
There's so much damage from trees and limbs and ice that broke the lines.
Ice starts causing damage and outages when you get about 1/4 of an inch accumulation.
And then with 1.5 inches of snow on top of that, and many of them had icicles hanging down to 8 to 10 inches long. They were big as your thumb.
Ice is melting and it's getting muddy, it's getting hard to get to everything.
And of course, with cooperatives, you know, you're out in the field, in the woods. They're not all right along the road where you can easily reach them.
It's taken us 70 years to build our electric system, and now we're having to rebuild a big portion of it in a matter of weeks.
This is by far the first time we've had this many outside personnel.
So we'll be looking at close to 250 guest workers.
Right now, we're somewhere north of 500 people from Michigan, North Carolina, South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Ohio, and Illinois.
Glad that all the people's come up to help us out of state, leaving their families to come help us.
Camp Energy, actually I just said that in joking, but actually it's turned out to be a camp, and since we're housing, they're bunking here and we're feeding them here.
They told us a while ago we're feeding 250 plus because we've got some National Guard members that'll be coming in.
The logistics required to support that many people doing that much work, and that's been the big learning experience for us.
The thing I'm most concerned about right now, number one, is making sure that people work safely.
The two big questions, as they always are, how many people and how long?
We're this many days into it, people are really frustrated. They actually want to speak to a person.
And it is so hard for the general public to understand what's involved in restoring power.
Thank you cards, thank you pictures, notes. We have a lot of letters in our break room.
I just feel fortunate every time I saw these guys out driving around. I'd say a prayer for them because this is dangerous work, and I really appreciate the job that they do, and they're very considerate.
God's in control. He's the boss.